Hey guys, welcome to a very brief episode of High School Math Fundamentals here with Charles. So, we are going to start it off with simplifying radicals here. So, if you have square root of a and you're multiplying by the square root of b, so just root some number times root some number, it's the same thing as saying the square root of ab, right? That's just like a property of radicals here. And similarly, if you have b squared times a, that's equal to root b squared root a, or just b, because the square and the square root cancel out, b times root a. Okay, so with that being said, and also another thing to mention actually, root a plus b does not equal root a plus root b. You can't simplify it like that, like at all. In some cases, you can have the square root of c times a plus b here, and that is equal to root c times the root of a plus b. But can't be simplified further. Okay, so let's get into some examples here. Right, so root 50, okay? What can we split this up into, right? When we're simplifying radicals, we're looking for factors that are perfect squares. Okay, so we get integer coefficients in front of the radicals here. Okay, so for 50, it's a little obvious. You have 2 times 25, right? 25 is 5 squared, right? So it's like root 2 times 5 squared, right? And so you can kind of pull that 5 squared out of the radical, right? So that's root 5 squared times root 2. Those cancel, so it's 5 root 2. That's simplified of root 50 there. Okay, so next example here, root 147. Okay, so what factors now can you, or like what factor can you pull out of 147 to make it like a factor that is a perfect square? So for 147, I believe we can do 49 times 3, right? 49 is just 7 squared there, still times 3. So that's root 7 squared times root 3. And so that's just 7 root 3. Similarly here, we have 4 times 105, which is 2 squared times 105. So that's root 2 squared times root 105. So that's 2 times 105. Root 105. Okay. And 486, I believe that's 81 and 6. Yeah. So that is the square root of 81 times 6. 81 is 9 squared, and that's times 6. So root 9 squared, root 6. So that's 9 root 6. Okay. Right. So what if we had here the square root of, I don't know, let's do 242 times let's do 6 plus 10. Or let's do 6 plus x, actually, sorry. Okay, so we have a variable now. Right, so we can split this up into root 242. Sorry, 242 we can split up into 121 and 2, right? And that's all multiplied by 6 plus x. Don't actually need brackets around this. Okay, we can pull out that 121 because it's 11 squared times 6 plus x. Okay, root 11 squared, root 2 times 6 plus x. That's 11 root 2 times 6 plus x. And yeah, pretty straightforward. That's how you simplify radicals. Just always look for those perfect square factors under your in your radicand there.